Gear up for non-stop thrills. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 action movies you don't want to miss on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max in 2024. From heart-pounding adventures to epic battles, these films will keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 10. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a 2021 martial arts fantasy film directed by Simon McQuoid, based on the video game franchise of the same name created by Ed Boon and John Tobias. The film serves as a reboot of the film series, following the previous adaptations released in the 1990s. Plot. The plot of Mortal Kombat centers around the age-old tournament known as Mortal Kombat, which determines the fate of Earthrealm and its inhabitants. The story follows Cole Young, a mixed martial artist who discovers he is part of a lineage of warriors chosen to defend Earthrealm in the tournament against the forces of Outworld, a realm seeking to conquer and enslave other realms. Number 9. Triple Frontier. Triple Frontier is an action-adventure film directed by J.C. Chandor and written by Chandor and Mark Bowl. The film features an ensemble cast including Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett Hedlund, and Pedro Pascal. Here's a summary of the plot. The story revolves around a group of former Special Forces operatives who reunite to plan a heist in South America. The team consists of Santiago Pope Garcia Oscar Isaac, a former soldier now working as a private military advisor who has been tracking the movements of a drug lord in the Brazilian jungle. He recruits his former comrades for a high-stakes mission to steal millions of dollars from the drug lord's compound. Number 8. Undisputed 2. The film follows the story of Yuri Boyka Scott Adkins, a fearsome Russian inmate and an exceptional fighter in the world of underground prison boxing matches. Boyka is a ruthless and skilled martial artist, known for his deadly kicks and unmatched combat abilities. The plot unfolds when Yuri Boyka, eager to prove himself as the best fighter, sets his sights on defeating the reigning prison champion, George Iceman Chambers Michael Jai White, who is serving time for a crime he didn't commit. Chambers, a former heavyweight boxing champion, is initially hesitant but eventually agrees to the fight. Director Isaac Florentine. Stars Scott Adkins, Michael Jai White, Ben Cross. Number 7. Inception. Inception is a science fiction action film written and directed by Christopher Nolan. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ellen Page, Tom Hardy, and Ken Watanabe, among others. The film is known for its intricate plot, stunning visual effects, and thought-provoking themes. Plot. The film is set in a world where technology exists to enter the human mind through shared dreaming. Dom Cobb, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, is a skilled thief who specializes in stealing valuable secrets from deep within the subconscious during the dream state. Cobb is offered a chance at redemption when he is approached by a powerful businessman named Sato, played by Ken Watanabe, with an offer he cannot refuse. Instead of stealing a secret, Cobb is tasked with performing an inception, the act of planting an idea into the mind of a target individual, Robert Fisher Jr., played by Cillian Murphy, heir to a vast energy conglomerate. The task proves to be immensely difficult, requiring Cobb to assemble a team of specialists, including Arthur, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ariadne, played by Ellen Page, Eames, played by Tom Hardy, and Yusuf, played by Dileep Rao. Number 6. Blood Father. Blood Father is an action thriller film directed by Jean-Francois Richet and starring Mel Gibson, Erin Moriarty, Diego Luna, Michael Parks, and William H. Macy. The movie is based on the novel of the same name by Peter Craig. Plot. The story revolves around John Link, played by Mel Gibson, an ex-convict and former biker who now lives a solitary life as a tattoo artist in a trailer park. His life takes a dramatic turn when his estranged teenage daughter, Lydia, played by Erin Moriarty, shows up on his doorstep seeking refuge. Lydia is on the run from drug dealers after she becomes entangled in a dangerous drug deal gone wrong. John, determined to protect his daughter, realizes he must confront his own troubled past and his former associates from his biker days. Number 5. The Departed. The Departed is a critically acclaimed crime thriller directed by Martin Scorsese and released in 2006. The film features an ensemble cast including Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg, Martin Sheen, and Alec Baldwin. It is a remake of the Hong Kong film Infernal Affairs 2002. Plot: set in Boston, Massachusetts, The Departed revolves around the intertwining lives of two men, Billy Costigan, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and Colin Sullivan, played by Matt Damon. Billy Costigan is a young police recruit who comes from a family with ties to organized crime. He is chosen to go undercover to infiltrate the Irish-American mob led by Frank Costello, played by Jack Nicholson. Colin Sullivan, on the other hand, is a member of the Massachusetts State Police. He is secretly working as a mole for Frank Costello within the police force, providing him with information and protecting his criminal operations. Number 4. Bunraku. Bunraku is an action film directed by Guy Moche. It blends elements of Western and Eastern storytelling, incorporating influences from Japanese Bunraku puppet theater and classic samurai films. Here are some details and the plot summary. In a dystopian future, the world is controlled by powerful crime lords who have banned guns. The story follows a drifter simply known as the Drifter Josh Hartnett, who arrives in a city ruled by the ruthless Nicola Ron Perlman. The drifter seeks revenge against Nicola for reasons initially undisclosed. He teams up with Yoshi Gacht, a young samurai seeking his own vengeance against Nicola for the death of his father. Along the way, they encounter a bartender named Bartender Woody Harrelson, who assists them with information and supplies. Number 3. Contraband. Contraband is an action thriller film directed by Baltasar Kormakur and starring Mark Wahlberg, Kate Beckinsale, Ben Foster, Giovanni Ribisi, Caleb Landry Jones, and J.K. Simmons. The movie is a remake of the 2008 Icelandic film Reykjavik Rotterdam, which was also directed by Baltasar Kormakur. Plot: the story follows Chris Faraday, played by Mark Wahlberg, a former smuggler turned legitimate businessman living in New Orleans. Chris has left his criminal past behind to start a family with his wife, Kate, played by Kate Beckinsale. However, when Kate's younger brother, Andy, played by Caleb Landry Jones, gets involved in a failed drug deal, Chris is forced to come out of retirement to save him. Number 2. Wonder Woman 1984. The movie is set in the year 1984 during the Cold War. Diana Prince Wonder Woman works as an archaeologist at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., while secretly continuing her superheroic activities. She is still mourning the loss of her love interest, Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine, who died during World War I. The central antagonist of the film is Maxwell Lord, played by Pedro Pascal, a charismatic but manipulative businessman who gains possession of an ancient artifact called the Dreamstone. The Dreamstone has the power to grant wishes, but at a great cost. When Diana encounters the Dreamstone, she unconsciously wishes for Steve to return, inadvertently bringing him back to life. However, this wish comes with a twist. Steve's consciousness inhabits another man's body, and only Diana sees him in Steve's form. Number 1. Sabotage. The film follows an Elite D task force led by John Breacher Wharton Arnold Schwarzenegger, a tough and experienced agent. The team executes a high-stakes raid on a cartel safe house and steals millions of dollars. However, when they try to retrieve their hidden loot, they discover that it has disappeared. As suspicions arise within the team, members start getting killed off one by one in brutal and mysterious ways. As the killings escalate, Breacher and his team become the prime suspects in the eyes of both their superiors and other law enforcement agencies. With the threat of both internal betrayal and external investigations looming, Breacher must navigate a dangerous web of deception and betrayal to uncover the truth behind the missing money and clear his team's name. Thanks for joining us on this action-packed journey. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more exciting content, and let us know your favorite action movie in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned for more adrenaline-fueled recommendations. See you in the next video.